and I'm actually doing something on time for once. Today's video is going to be my August monthly favorites. To quote Charles Dickens, this month has been the best of times and the worst of times. We'll get into that later. Either way, I'm excited because August was my birthday month and it's coming to a close. We're getting closer to Halloween, the most wonderful time of the year. Before I get started, I'm gonna give a quick shout out to today's sponsor, which is Audible. Audible is the world's largest library of Audible books, and this is actually a service that I subscribe to and pay for myself. Yes, this is a sponsored video, or at least a sponsored segment, but I actually month to month pay for this service myself. So it is something I can recommend to you because it is something I myself am willing to pay money for. So I told you guys in my tea vlog the other day that I have really been interested into listening to different scary, creepy, and spooky stories. So this month on Audible, I have been listening to Hollow City by Ransom Riggs, which is the sequel. Right? Yes, prequel comes before, sequel is the second one, to Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. And this book did come out in 2014. I'm a little bit late to this party. Kat got me started into Miss Peregrine several years ago, and I think that book was in a monthly favorites video maybe back in 2013, 2012. It's been a hot minute, but I have always wanted to read this book, and I have not had time to actually, with my eyes, read this book. So I downloaded it and I've been listening to it on Audible. I listen to these books all the time when I'm doing my makeup, when I'm driving, running errands, mostly when I'm doing my makeup because when I actually do this, it takes me like 2-3 hours to do. I have got a lot of time to listen to Audible books. So if you want to check out Audible for yourself, you can do so by clicking the link in the info box, which is www.audible.com/bunny. You can get yourself a free 30-day subscription. Test it out for yourself, see if you like it. If you don't, after the 30 days, it is a subscription service that you would have to pay for, but at least you can get a book credit, test it out, download any book you want with that book credit, and see if you like it or not for 30 days. And even if you cancel after the 30 days, you still do get to keep that audio book that you downloaded with the free credit. So that's pretty neat. Once again, don't forget, if you want to check it out, you can get any book you want. It doesn't have to be the specific one that I'm recommending. You can get any book you want by checking it out on www.audible.com/bunny. Now let's get into my monthly favorites. Definitely, I have had some of the most awesome experiences this month because my friends came down to visit me for my birthday. A huge thank you to my friend Kat, who flew all the way from LA just to hang out with me for a week around my birthday. You guys, I read all the time, a lot of you online saying that you have long distance friendships or friends in the swamp family and y'all live in other states, other countries, and I am right there with you. Literally, all my best friends live in LA and I rarely ever get to see them, so it is such a treat and a delight when they come all the way from LA to visit me, especially this year because I'm just not traveling. I'm just not doing it. Another super fun experience that I had, monthly favorite, is Guy Tang came all the way to Texas to do my hair, and I am loving it. Look at that, we chopped 8 inches off. I think a lot of people were giving me beef for not donating the 8 inches of hair, and trust me, if I could have donated the 8 inches of hair that I cut off, I would have. Nobody wants my crusty, over-dyed, really ratty, like those 8 inches had to go. My hair has been through some things over the years, and a lot of that was the damaged hair from when we got the black out of my hair a year ago. So if I could have donated it, I would have. I'm not a creep. Next monthly favorite, so simple to do. I've been getting so many compliments on it. Thank you all so much. Is how I've been putting safety pins as earrings. These are just regular old safety pins, very cheap, and I have them in my ears. I threaded them through these gold hoops that I've been wearing for 1,000 years. They are 10 karat gold, and I got them from Walmart. I think I paid around $10 for them, $1 a carat, and I've just been wearing it. I pretty much have been doing this every single day. I'm loving it. Also, I'm gonna stop really quick and tell you guys the lipstick that's on my lips, because I know everybody is maybe caring right now. Everybody wants to know. It is a Too Faced Melted Matte in the shade Who's Zoomin' Who. I like it. Moving along, I have a couple other pieces of jewelry that you guys have probably seen me wear every single day. I finally, through the power of Etsy, was able to find a Hunter S. Thompson Gonzo logo necklace, and I am obsessed with it. I've pretty much been wearing it every single day, and this is high quality. Came from Russia, sterling silver. I love it. Another piece of jewelry that I've pretty much been wearing every single day is this little bitty sacred heart, and this is from Leviticus Jewelry, and it's also sterling silver, and that is a tiny little garnet in it. And I posted it on Instagram before, and some people were complaining about the price, but this thing is amazingly handmade, and you get a real gemstone in it, and it's sterling silver. So for me, I'm like, you know, it's made of valuable stuff. Next monthly favorite is a palette from MAC, and I have pretty much been wearing this every single day. I hope you guys can still get this one. They sent this to me maybe 3 or 4 months ago. Honestly, I've been wearing this palette all summer long. It's a quad, and it was a collaboration with the Brandt brothers. Don't hit me with a rock. Who are they? I don't know, but somehow these brothers made a fantastic eyeshadow quad. The only complaints I have is, why is there not a mirror in here? Why is there not a mirror? You need a mirror when you're working with eyeshadow. But these are pretty neutral colors. I use this one as a base pretty much every single day of my life. And you know, this one is like, I use it as a liner. It's just like a charcoaly matte black, and this is another color. The only other weird thing is this one that I use all the time. I don't know why this name is like weird to me, but it's called Mother's Milk. Mother's Milk. It's just a little different. I don't know, but that's that one. And I just rub Mother's Milk on my eye every day. That doesn't sound creepy. Look at my beautiful nails. Yes. Next monthly favorite is maybe something that I've mentioned before. I know I put it on Instagram a buttload. It is the Glam Glow Glow Starter Mega Illuminating Moisturizer. And it looks amazing, you know, looks like a Glam Glow product. Is my camera focusing? I swear I'm gonna get off my butt and I'm gonna start camera shopping. It smells really nice. It's like a fruit that I cannot identify. It's not a super strong smell, but it's just like when you open it, you're like, ooh, I'm pleased. Mostly I put this on my under eye area. Ooh, like basically where I'm going to put concealer and highlighter. Ever since I've been doing this to my routine, I feel like my under eye area, it shines. Wow. But also my face shines because I'm wearing gator wings today. Up next, we've got a solid fragrance from Lush. And I also hope that this was not a limited edition. I have the worst monthly favorites ever of all time, maybe. This is Smuggler's Soul. And this came out for Father's Day, but it is a solid fragrance, and a little bit of this goes a very, very long way. You just dab a little bit on your pulse points, and then you smell good. It's amazing. Also, I love this because I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to tell or not. Can you tell? Can you not? I don't know. But when you first put it on your skin, you're not gonna be able to tell with all the lighting. Ooh, maybe you can. Can you see how it turns your skin a little bit green? And every time that happens, I'm just like, oh, yes, make me an alligator. Make me a gator. And I get really excited about it. I don't even know how to describe this smell except for Lush has always made, I think it's called Verapin, and it is a mustache wax, and it's packaged just like this, except for it's mustache wax. It even has this same dude, and he looks like he's about to hit somebody with a rock, or I don't know why he's got his arm raised in the air so aggressively like that. Focus on my face. It's a very subtle scent. It's sort of planty, maybe. Also discovered a new musical artist that I have been loving this month, and his name is MF Doom, and it was just suggested to me on that discovery. I think that I put that in last month's monthly favorites, and by last month's, I mean June. That's the last time I did a monthly favorites video. The album that I like is on Spotify. It is Special Herbs Volume 5 and 6. I don't know how to describe this music. You are gonna have to listen to it for yourself. When Kat was in town, we listened to this constantly, every single day, on loop. It's like embarrassing how much I start to love an album and then I will listen to it on repeat an embarrassing number of times. My favorite songs off of that album are Lavender Buds and Coffin Nails. I think that they're all named after different plants or herbs, because I don't know, has anybody ever heard of coffin nails? That sounds like kind of like a weird plant that maybe you wouldn't want to touch. I'll see if I can find the videos on YouTube of those two songs, and I will link them to you down below. Oh my god, another monthly favorite is the fact that my Starbucks has finally opened again. I know I ranted about that at least twice this month. They closed on my birthday for remodeling, but now they have reopened for like a week, literally. They've only been back open for a week. So for a majority of the month of August, they were closed. Next monthly favorite is kind of a silly one, and I'm so sad that I never got it together enough to do a birthday haul, but I feel like it's too late now. It's almost not even my birth month anymore. For my birthday this year, one of my presents from Dogman, oh my gosh, you guys know how I love stuffed animals. Love stuffed animals. So when we were in Austin, I went to Austin for my birthday, and I got super sick on my birthday. It was not, I just started to feel better like when all the stores were closing and it was like 9 o'clock at night, and then I was like, oh yeah, I feel great now. Dogman from one of my favorite toys in Austin, Toy Joy, he got me this gigantic red panda plush, and we call him Nuki. Because don't they call red pandas tanukis? Ha ha ha. So we call him Nuki, but he's so fluffy. So he has been this month's editing buddy. I always tell you guys that I love big, squishy stuffed animals that I can just rest my head on. Another monthly favorite has been this hat and scarf duo that I've been doing. My parents got me this scarf 1,000 years ago as a birthday present, I think, but this has always been my security blanket scarf. I'm pretty sure I've talked about this before, but I will literally do anything with this scarf. I'll carry it around like a little security blanket. I'll put it in my hair. Sometimes I tie it in a knot in my hair. I've done that before. I'll wear it as an actual scarf, which is what it is. But all this month, I've been doing this. I just want to do this every single day. I look like Keith Richards or something. I don't know. This is literally my favorite hat that I currently own. It has been in many videos and many outfit of the days before, but a Swamp Family member from Las Vegas, his name is Larry, he sent me this hat many months ago, and it's got a $2 bill inside of it. It's lucky. I think it's lucky. This is maybe my last monthly favorite. Maybe I have one more. I don't know. I'm just looking at the splay in front of splay. Is that a word? I've got a big counter here and it's full of stuff that I use all the time and I like it. But I'm trying to not repeat myself. I feel like some monthly favorites I would put in a monthly favorite over and over again. For instance, this Naked Skin One and Done foundation. This has been my favorite foundation for 4 or 5 months now. I just keep wearing it. It's really good, but I know that that's been in a monthly favorites before. Something that hasn't been in the monthly favorites before is this thing that I got from Birchbox. It is an After Sun Skin Soothing Aloe Mist from the brand Herbivore. It has cooling mint, therapeutic lavender, and witch hazel, and let me tell you, I think that somehow, don't quote me on this, I just bit my own tongue. I almost said I just stabbed my own tongue. Wasn't that violent. Dogman and I took a really long walk in the sun one day this month and I was too stupid to put on sunscreen, and I came in, I looked in the bathroom mirror, and I was like, holy smokes, Batman, my skin is burnt. And I saw this stuff sitting on my counter, which I mainly just bought because I thought it was gonna be like a nice perfume I'd like to wear. But I literally sprayed this all over my body because it said after sun. So I was like, oh my God, it's after the sun. Sprayed this all over my body and it never turned into an actual sunburn. I don't know why. Maybe this stuff really helped. Maybe I got to it right in time. Like if you put on aloe vera, you know, sometimes that helps make a sunburn less bad. Maybe it wasn't as bad as I thought. I don't know. Either way, it smells amazing. Sometimes I do just use it as perfume, and it also seems to help me if I get burned by the sun's evil death rays. 21 minutes, I should stop, but I'm gonna keep going. Candlelight Powder by Laura Mercier is amazing. I had seen a lot of like mixed feelings about this online. I definitely would not advise doing like your whole face in it unless you want to do the highlighter challenge, because it is blinded by the light. Do you guys see that? Maybe not. Now, oh, there you go. But I just use it on like my forehead and a little bit, you know, around the mouth area. Why I want to be sparkly around my mouth, I will never know, but that's where I use it. I don't abuse it. And I feel like it makes my face look just a little bit more radiant. Looking around, seeing if there's anything I missed. Thank you guys so much for watching and for hanging out. If you're not already and you'd like to be, hit that button down below. Subscribe, become a member of the Swamp Family, and give an alligator its wings. Also, if you want, you can like me on Facebook, facebook.com/graveyardgirl, or you can follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, or Instagram @graveyardgirl. Same way it's spelled here. I love you guys so much, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye!